What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's reaction video is ranking the US state flags.
I'm interested to see how this one goes because we've done the
welcome signs.
Took a right out of my mouth. I was thinking in my head, it's not a highway sign. It's
Yeah,
not
you
a highway
were trying to
sign.
process it, and I think that's the only one we've done together, isn't it?
Welcome signs. So it'd be interesting to see what the flags are.
Just like the welcome signs one, we're going to go through it. Probably won't pause much. We're going to say whether we like it. So we will be talking over Kyle at times, but
I don't know
not
many
too
of the
much.
flags.
We know a few
couple.
of them. I think a few will be like, oh, I remember that when we see them.
Yeah,
if that
probably.
makes sense.
We've probably seen them. Probably just don't click that they're.
Just can't remember
state.
it. Oh no, I think it's Alabama. It's really close to the Jersey one.
Well, it's the Jersey one, but without the lions.
Yeah, without the lines. But yeah, it is. I was going to say something because what have we just done?
We just did Princess Bride.
We just recorded the Princess Bride. That will be on Patreon tonight.
Yeah.
I'm going to work overtime and work past midnight, burn the night all and get out on Patreon tonight because we've been promising it for a while. So that will literally be on Patreon tonight. So if you haven't checked it out and you want to check out a full reaction, link will be in the description to our Patreon. It'll also be on the movie channel. I don't want to put pressure on Chance, but we're saying a week, maximum a week. Around a week. So subscribe to the movie channel. We want to get that as many subs as possible. Links in the description, and hopefully we'll be a bit more consistent on it once Princess Bride goes out. Right, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Smash that subscribe button, guys. Smash that like button, and let's check out ranking the US state flags. What we got? Right, I'm ready.
Hi, it's Kyle.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Oh.
It's Kyle with a video ranking the flags.
It's been a while since you've done Kyle.
I was trying to beat you to it.
It's howdy, not hi.
Of the 50 states as well as DC. A flag is a very important symbol of your jurisdiction, whether it be nationally or at the state level. And
yeah,
sometimes you hear people say, well, it's more than a symbol. But no, it literally is just a symbol, because to say it's more than that is to say it's somehow utilitarian. But,
yeah, but it means
the flag is a very
people.
important symbol. It represents your state, and it's something you should be proud of. And in this video, I'm going to count them down from worst to first. Coming in at dead last is...
Yeah, this is his opinion. We'll give our opinion. We won't obviously remember them all as we go through, but if we like it,
we'll
we'll say
the ones we like and ones we think maybe are a bit plainish looking, but plain isn't always bad, so we might like it.
You can say a lot with little words. You can do.
Mississippi, and I'm not going to get into the political or social connotations of it, but just the fact that the Confederate battle flag is a symbol of anti-Americanism.
It's busy.
It's a symbol of secession and not wanting to be part of the U.S. And now you have it on your state flag. No, shame on you, Mississippi. You got the worst state flag in the country.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
Along those same lines, we have Hawaii.
Hey,
what are you doing, Hawaii? You got a Union Jack in the corner of your flag.
Number one.
Yeah, number one. Top flag. It's a lot going on.
I don't understand the Mississippi one. He gave the history. Please let us know the history behind it. I don't really get that. But
like this, it's too much. There's too much colour.
I don't mind it. It's got a British flag, and then it's pretty standard. It is pretty standard.
Yeah.
But it's not. I don't mind it. I don't actually mind that.
Flag, and I get the historical significance of having it as part of your flag, but at the same time, it looks like a flag of a British protectorate. You're part of the U.S. It's a terrible flag for U.S.
He's not happy.
Next up is Alabama. Could you have put any less effort into your flag design than Alabama did? It's almost like they said, hey, Jim, you drew short straw. You come up with a design for the flag. I ain't doing nothing. Hey, looks pretty good, Jim. Nebraska's is the first of many that is just basically a navy blue background with a state seal in front of it. But of all of them, Nebraska's is the worst. This thing is hideous. Their neighbor to the north also has a really ugly flag. It's really busy, and it's got the nickname of the state written on it. Totally lame.
I think that is the issue. I know it. Kyle's going in, by the way. I think if they're too busy, it can be a bit like...
Yeah, it can be a bit too much.
But then he just moaned about Alabama being not busy.
I think Kyle's got high expectations.
Yes. I want to see what the good flags are, though. Cause there must be some.
Is another blue background with the state symbol in front of it.
That's pretty plain.
But it only takes up a small part of the flag. What's up with that, Nevada?
In the middle.
Super lame. You could have at least covered your entire flag with it. Oregon's another one where there's a navy blue background with a symbol in front of it. It's all monotone and lettering in front. It's just super ugly. Yet another one of these blue ones is Minnesota, and it's just got a really ugly flag with a state symbol in front.
It's not
and
too
the
bad.
symbol is really ugly with a lot of stuff going on. You have to look at it for a long time to see all the activity in the state seal. But yeah, ugly flag. We're going to keep the ugly train rolling here with Kentucky.
He's just going in. We're gonna...
the only thing that's saving us doing this video is that Kyle's American. Otherwise, we'd just get slaughtered.
I know, Kyle is a lad, to be fair, but he's going in on his flat. But I won't call him ugly. He just said the ugly train hunting. That's not even that bad. I like it. I think the issue is it's a bit small and there's a lot of blue. What do you think?
The symbol itself isn't that bad, but the font they use for Commonwealth of Kentucky is horrible. It just makes the flag even uglier than it should be.
It is hard to read.
Utah's goes over the top.
I like that.
That's quite nice.
American patriotism, because at the time of statehood,
I do
it was
like
believed that maybe the Mormons didn't have allegiance to the United States, so they kind of put the eagle and American flags on it. But overall, still this another one of these blue flags with a symbol in front, super ugly.
He's not a fan of that.
Oh look, Massachusetts, you have a white background with a blue symbol in front. Ooh, super original there. But yeah, another really ugly one with just a state symbol in front.
It's
nothing
basic,
original,
innit?
super lame.
That one is basic.
Georgia's is probably the most disappointing of all the state flags, and it's the most recently adopted one. It's only about 15 years old, so they had a couple of 100 years to come up with a good design for a state flag, and this is what they came up with. Really ugly.
It's not too bad.
Idaho's flag really hurts my OCD. I know the symbol is centered, but with the letter...
There does seem to be a common theme about these blue flags.
Yeah.
Which I don't mind. I just don't like the fact that I think it should be a bit bigger on it.
If you're not gonna fill the background, I think you should blow it up a bit. But also, I get what he means. The symbol is center.
Yeah.
But the writing isn't, so I feel like they should have proportioned it up.
Yeah, they should have gone from the top to the bottom of the text. Definitely. No, I get that.
The whole thing looks off-centered, but in the end, it's still just another one of these navy blue backgrounds with a state symbol in front of it.
It didn't quite look
lettering looks okay in front of a navy blue background, but you know what looks worse? White lettering. So this one is just another one of these ugly state flags. Nothing original here, but now you have white lettering. Kansas is slightly better than Wisconsin in that the lettering is gold instead of white. The sunflower on top is not. I think the state flag would be great if it was just a giant sunflower. That would be really cool. But
I like
as it
the
is,
symbol.
Kansas,
it's nice.
Pretty ugly flag. Oh look, it's another very original state flag design. This time it's Maine with their state seal.
See, the thing is, I would have put the last one better than this.
Yeah.
Like 100%. The actual. There's nothing wrong with the main symbol. I like it, but the last symbol had a bit of character in it with the sun over the mountains. I prefer that one.
Yeah, I do.
So we're definitely disagreeing with Cal here.
The background. And another with New Hampshire.
That's bigger.
It's kind of hard to rank all these ones look kind of the same. So basically, ends up coming down to which state seal do you think is better. So New Hampshire, slightly better than Maine.
I like it bigger.
New Jersey's flag is super ugly, but I'll give them a couple of points because at least it's a different color background, even though, let's be honest, this thing is hideous.
You can't even moan about the yellow because his text is yellow.
We just don't even see it.
Michigan's flag looks like it was drawn by a 6-year-old, but at least it's the only one that has a depiction of a Sasquatch on it. And I guess the deer give it a nice little touch on the side. But overall, pretty ugly flag. Connecticut gets a little bit of a boost because the state seal is at least somewhat...
Like, it's bigger.
I don't like that.
I'm not a fan of that.
I mean, like, I've nothing against it, but compared to a few of the other ones I've seen...
The symbol's been a bit more detailed in the middle.
I like the one with the bow. I like the American flags with the eagle. I could say that was further down.
Yeah, definitely.
Look classy, but in the end, it's still this another one of these really unoriginal, really boring.
Is he gonna like any?
New York's looks more like something you see used as a courtroom banner, but I guess it's a little bit better than some of the other navy blue backgrounds with their state seal because the seal's a little larger. But in the end, it's still just one of these really boring, unoriginal flags.
I don't mind it. Bigger seal.
Arkansas's flag, it's all right. I think it'd be better without the word Arkansas in it. Probably too many stars on it as well. It's a thinly veiled attempt at using the Confederate flag as their state flag, but it does look better than most of the other navy blue ones with their state seal in front of it. North Carolina's is a pretty simple flag, which I like. It's kind of like Georgia's or Texas. It's not as ugly as Georgia, but it isn't as classy as Texas. So overall, it's okay.
What are the two dates? Let us know in the comments. I'm going to guess the dates are. It's the 20th of May, 1775 was when it became Carolina. And then April 12th, 1776 was when it was North Carolina. Let us know in the comments, but that's my guess.
Ugly as Georgia, but it isn't as classy as Texas. So overall, it's okay. Iowa is at least trying something a little bit different with different colored vertical stripes, but the picture itself and the lettering makes it look kind of amateurish. But it's one of several that has the eagle as the main symbol. Illinois is going for a pretty similar look as Iowa's, but the artwork in the Illinois one looks a lot better than the one in Iowa. North Dakota is the third in a row that has an eagle as the prominent feature on the flag, but North Dakota looks a lot better than Illinois or Iowa just based on the artwork. That's kind of how classy it looks. West Virginia's is another one of these just state seals.
It looks like a Christmas display.
I kind of see what you mean.
The background's white with a blue outline, so it makes it look a little bit better than these other ones, just their state seal. But overall, it's kind of another amateurish looking picture. And just very unoriginal. Delaware's is in the same boat. Pretty unoriginal. At least the background's a little bit different. But I'll give Delaware a little bit higher nod because it has the date of its statehood on it, and it was the first state admitted to the Union, so at least that's pretty cool. Indiana's can pull off the board and look a little bit better than most because the image is very large.
I like it. It's simple.
It's more of a stately symbol as opposed to a state seal, so I think it looks pretty good, although those look kind of like the flag that will be flying over a children's hospital. Montana has the same general boringness.
I mean, he's bashed blue flags. I know he's put some in there. I didn't mind it. I liked the simplicity of it. I like that. Oh, I like the Montana one.
Yeah, I think he's.
But I liked the previous one with it, like a circle symbol with a thing. I don't mind him. Kyle, I don't know if he woke up on the wrong side of bed. By the way, if Kyle was watching this, we do love you. We're going to do videos. But he has woke up on the wrong side of bed today, hasn't he?
As the other ones, but the thing going for Montana is its state seal is actually very pretty, so that helps it. I think it'd be a lot better without the word Montana written on it, but
I don't mind
the state seal itself makes this one not look as bad as some of the other ones. Vermont is another one in the same boat as Montana, and it's just a state seal on a navy blue background.
Nice state seal.
The seal itself is very pretty, so it helps the flag out. And it doesn't have the word Vermont on it, so it's a little bit better than Montana's. And again, Virginia...
Wait,
what? It said Vermont. I know what it means.
Background, but
it means not
seal
big
itself
text.
is very pretty, so it helps the flag out. And it doesn't have the word Vermont on it, so it's a little bit better than Montana.
It does have it on it, though.
And again, Virginia, another one of these unoriginal designs, but it's the only flag that depicts a murder on it, so I got to give it a little bit extra points for that.
Wow.
Kind of an interesting image on the front, but it does give it a very unique character. Florida is very interesting in that I think Alabama's is awful with just the red cross. I think states is putting their state seal in front of...
He had to throw Alabama to the bus. And then he's also mentioned the state seals in the middle, but combined it, so I bet he likes it.
Probably.
The basic background looks pretty stupid, but you combine these two with Florida, it works. I kind of like Florida's flag.
Is he from
Missouri's
Florida?
flag also features their state seal, which is nothing special. It's kind of another one of those amateurish artwork state seals from a long time ago, but it looks better in this setting with the red, white, and blue stripes and the stars, so it looks very stately, very official, and a very classy flag.
It differentiates it.
Oklahoma's works better than most of the ones that are kind of like this one because the seal itself is pretty cool, showing its indigenous heritage. So overall, I think Oklahoma's is a lot better than the other ones that just have a symbol over a blue background. Washington is another that's just their state seal on a background, but the background's green, and Washington's the evergreen state, so that's really cool. It's the only green flag. And their state seal is just simply a picture of George Washington, so it's simple, it's classy, I like it.
It's not too bad.
Louisiana is just a monochrome image on top of a navy blue background,
like
but why this one is a little bit better is that the pelican with its wings out is meant to mimic the fleur-de-lis, so kind of the French symbol there. So Louisiana with its French heritage, that's pretty cool.
Because that's also the Saints, the football team. That is also their logo.
Oh, okay.
So it all kind of comes full circle, which adds a bit more to this. So I like it even more. There's a better hidden meaning behind it, you know?
Of all the states that just have a state seal on top of a blue background, by far the best one is Pennsylvania. This was actually a really cool state seal, so it works on this flag.
I like the bigger ones.
Whereas some of the states have a pretty crappy looking state seal, makes the whole flag look pretty crappy. But Pennsylvania's looks really cool. Wyoming can get away with using their state seal with a blue background because you have the red border, makes it look a lot nicer. And the symbol of the buffalo makes it look really cool for Wyoming. So this is how you can get away with just using a pretty basic design, but overall making it look pretty cool. I tend to like simple and unique in terms of flags. And
I like it.
No, I think I've seen better. I'm starting to think a few of these. I'm starting to think I've seen better back down the line.
Yeah, some of the seals were nice, weren't they? But I do like the simplicity of it. No,
I'm not a yellow fan.
Islands is simple and unique. It looks really good flying under the American flag, and when flown indoors, it has gold fringe around it. So overall, I really like Rhode Island's flag. Tennessee is another one that has a very simple but classy design.
I like
predominantly red background with just one side is blue. Looks really cool. The stars, where they're aligned in the middle circle, looks almost like it's rolling. So overall, I really like Tennessee's flag. Kicking off the top 10 is the District of Columbia.
Not the biggest
this looks exactly like you'd want the flag of the federal district to look like.
Federal district. So DC.
Oh.
Washington DC. You got it?
Got it.
Like a country's flag. And so with DC's position being very unique, it's our nation's capital but not a state, you'd want it to look a little more federal, and it does. I think it's a perfect flag for DC. Next up is Texas.
I do like
Texas.
Texas.
Classic. It represents what Texas is. A Lone Star state with a Lone Star represents independence, but it also looks very American in its red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
The only knock against this flag that I have is it looks kind of like the Chilean national flag, so it isn't a super unique
Okay, I
look.
can
It
see that a
does
little
fit
bit.
Texas
I do
perfectly.
like it though.
At number 8 is Alaska. It's another very simple, classy design, and it is just another navy blue background.
Is
But why?
that meant to be the islands, and that's the mainland?
I don't know, but I want to know I will like if there's a hidden meaning behind these stars. I will
feel
like
like
it more.
they're the islands.
But Alaska,
Oh, wait, this is Alaska. I'm
yeah, you're
thinking
thinking Hawaii, aren't you?
Because if that was Hawaii, that would be brilliant.
That
It
would.
works so much more for Alaska is that with the depiction of the Big Dipper asterism and Polaris, it looks more like the night sky as opposed to just a boring blue background.
Okay,
so
I don't.
you got the
I'm
Big
not
Dipper,
impressible.
got the North Star, point you north. Keep going north, where are you going to end up? Alaska.
I'm not a fan of that.
I kind of like it.
At number 7
Ooh, I
is
like
California.
California.
It's a very unique flag
That's
with a
good.
unique image, and kind of like Texas, it shows its independent spirit by showing the words California Republic, which was the flag that was flown when California tried to secede from Mexico. So very unique
That's my
flag
favourite
for a very
so far.
unique state. I like it. At number 6 is Ohio.
I
I like
also,
the shape.
yeah, I like the shape of her house. They've done something different. I like California's. I think California's my favourite so far. Probably then Texas, and then Ohio.
I like Texas, but my favourite so far is I can't remember the actual name of the state, but it's the flag with the American flag and the eagle.
Okay, got it.
It's like really further down.
Yeah.
First thing you
surprised.
notice with Ohio's flag is the shape. It's the only one that's not rectangular, so I like unique things. This is very unique. The design itself is very Americana, so you've got the O inside
very
the blue, which is
Americana.
really cool for Ohio. It looks really good flying underneath the American flag, so overall, great flag. At number 5 is
No,
Maryland.
that's not bad.
Probably the most easily identifiable and unique flag in the
Hurts
country.
my eyes a little
Again,
bit.
I like unique,
Oh, yeah, I'm
but
not
I
sure about
also
the yellow
like
and black.
simple and classy. And there's nothing simple about this flag, and the classiness is questionable, but
I'm surprised
it's
he likes
probably the
that.
only flag
Yeah.
that should come with an epilepsy warning,
That's-
and it's
I
definitely
think
the
that's
only
the
flag.
issue
It's I
because
say,
it's
like,
hurting my eyes.
Mm.
But maybe it's a good flag because I can't stop
I
staring
feel
at
like
it.
I don't know.
That kind of hurts your eyes when you look at it closely.
Okay, we don't need to do that.
At number 4 is South Carolina. and
Okay.
just like Alaska, the navy blue background works on this because it looks more like the night sky with the crescent moon
See, I'm
and the
surprised he
palmetto
likes that
tree.
again.
So it's very
Yeah.
simple, very classy. And an interesting story with this is that my wife and I were shopping in an area just north of San Francisco. There was a strip of boutique stores. One of them was flying this flag out there. And my wife goes inside and asks the lady, "Hey, what part of South Carolina are you from?" "I'm from there too." And she's like, "What are you talking about? I'm not from South Carolina." She's like, "Well, you're flying their state flag." And the lady's like, "Oh, I thought it was a pretty flag." So I guarantee you nobody is flying any of the other 49 state
Wow.
flags for the reason of they just
That's
think
why
pretty.
it's up there.
At number 3 is Colorado. And this is a perfect example.
I like it. Should not have been centered.
Should have been.
Do you know what I mean? Let us know what you
That's
think in the
annoying me.
comments. I like it, but should not have been
And if
centered.
it's not meant to be centered, it should have been more over that way.
Yeah,
But
It's
what you
too
can
off.
get with good design,
Just
definitely.
off center.
you can give a politician and an artist some crayons and a piece of paper and say, "Hey, make a flag with blue and white stripes, a red C, and a yellow circle, and see what you come up with." The politician will come up with something super hideous. The artist will come up with this. And a good
Wow, he
artist
likes
can make
it.
a really good design look simple, but it's really hard to do. This is a beautiful flag, and it looks really good flying.
I'm
At number
surprised.
2
I like that.
is Arizona,
Arizona's is
another very
nice.
unique flag that looks really nice flying. And so it's very representative of the state with the red and yellow rays looking like the sun because it's super hot there. And at the time the flag was designed, there was actually water in the Colorado River, which is what the blue represents. But overall,
Wow.
very unique look,
So-
very cool design, and it fits Arizona very well.
I do like that
too.
one.
And in
Utah.
my opinion, the best state flag in the country is New Mexico. It
New
checks off
Mexico.
all
Where
the
was Utah?
boxes.
Oh, Utah was definitely in there.
Okay.
We had a lot of just seals, which because it was just a seal, the state kind of we potentially
Okay.
forgot about. There has been 51.
That's number 1.
Plain and simple, I would put that a solid top 5.
I'm
Solid
not sure
top five
that's
for me.
number 1 for me.
I definitely prefer California's, Arizona's,
Texas.
Texas, but that's a solid top 5 for me.
It's also really bright.
Very bright.
Simple, classy, and unique. Nothing else looks quite like it, but it isn't crazy either. And no state has more of an indigenous heritage than New Mexico, so using a native New Mexican symbol for the
Oh,
sun
it's a symbol.
on your flag is perfect. Got the yellow background, the red sun. It's hot there a lot, so perfect flag for New Mexico. Beautiful flag overall, the best one in the country.
Yeah.
So that's my ranking
Oh,
of
that
the
was a good
state
video.
flag.
Okay.
I mean, we do apologise for Kyle being absolutely brutal.
Yeah, wow, that was. I've never seen him like that.
Yeah, it was brutal, but we gave our opinions on him. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, smash that button, smash the subscribe button. You gave your favourite, can't quite remember the state, can you?
No, I can't quite remember the state, but if you just quickly flick back through.
It's hard because It's hard. Like what?
Oh wait, there is.
Is this the one?
Yeah, that's it. Utah.
We haven't had Utah. We haven't had Utah.
I did say I couldn't remember the state. I like that. That's my favourite.
On that bombshell, smash that one, guys. Smash the subscribe or watch the video.
Have a fantastic
and we'll
day.
see you legends in the next one. Peace.